Do you want to tell us a wee bit about, what's been going on for you, and maybe some of the specific challenges that you've faced?
I actually ended up having COVID, and I was away from home, I work away, and it was quite a frightening experience initially when I became unwell. So I made a decision on a Friday night to drive home. It was one of the toughest car drives I've ever done in my life, because I was coughing and I had the feeling of not being able to catch my breath. I ended up having to stop the car on 3 or 4 occasions, thinking I was going to collapse, and it felt like I wasn't going to make it home safely. And I'm not somebody who's easily disconcerted in that way. It's the first experience I've had where I sort of felt afraid. It probably was 2 to 3 weeks before I felt what I would say normal. I was feeling quite disconcerted, and I was feeling a sense of anxiety about what had happened, maybe what could happen. And I found that I was using time and space, the mindfulness tools, to ground myself.
How do you know you're awake? Is it your body that you first notice? The warmth and temperature of the duvet or the sheets? The feeling of being supported by the bed? Do you notice your body moving to change posture? Perhaps you hear sounds. Are they close? In the distance? Maybe it is what you see that brings you into the day. Visual forms and shapes that are familiar and connect you to waking up.
I found time and space allowed me to just to slow down and see what was happening around me, to actually a normalization, being in touch with my environment, being in touch with my actual feelings, being able to say I'm feeling anxious and understanding that. As I was getting settled into COVID and feeling better in myself, my mum became unwell in Southern Ireland. I was having to be strong for my family because I'm a nurse, they were turning to me for answers. I didn't have all the answers, but I had to give a sense of security to them that it was going to get better. I had the sense of, my energy had gone. It's only now I'm talking about it that I realise how frightening it was. And that anxiety, that feeling in the pit of your stomach that you couldn't, you're not in control. And I felt that if it hadn't been for the time and space techniques around mindfulness that I'd learned, I'm not sure how I would have come out of that.
Begin by connecting to your senses and allow yourself to wake up to the world around you. Let yourself experience waking and notice what you notice. Take 3 mindful breaths.
I felt using time and space, it would give me a natural time inside my own head to get my breathing, concentrate on me, understand how I was feeling, understand why I was feeling that way, that allowed me then to work my way through to being able to be more comfortable with the situation and to probably more an acceptance of what happened.
Notice the emotions that are here with you, and all of this without judgment and without criticism.
What has this done to your stress levels?
I find myself feeling a lot less stressed, a lot more confident in myself in terms of my emotional well-being. I think it's let me reprioritise what's important. I found the videos really helpful, and listening to the voices was very, very soothing. It's only till you're on the other side of the lens having that experience that you can see how powerful it is when you let go. And for me, the first step was letting go, letting go of that natural nursing skepticism of, well, this one that mightn't help, or a pint might help more, you know what I mean? But actually understanding that I needed to live in the moment, and that's what the resource sort of tells you. It tells you that you have to embrace what's happening around you, because if you embrace it, then you're taking control.